Okay, so this one here, you have four standard six-sided dice that are being rolled. So think of it as you have like dice A plus die B, dice C, and dice D, and then you add the numbers, you get a sum of 12. Okay, so there's your equation number one. Number two is that all the values of A, B, C, D, they must be between 1 to 6. So A, B, C, D must all be greater than 1, okay, or basically between 1 to 6, okay. So first of all, then they can't be 0. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my my sum. I have my sum is 12. I have to minus 4, so I get 8. And the reason I have to minus 4 is because they can't be 0. So the sum is now 8. Okay, so now let's count. Your sum is 8. That means you have 8 rocks. You have 4 variables. That means you'll have 3 sticks. Thanks. There you go. That's how you spell it. So altogether you have 8 and 3, so 11 spaces. You must choose 3. So 11 choose 3 will give you 11, 10, 9, 1, 2, 3. You simplify all this, so this becomes a 5. That becomes a 3. That becomes a 5. So 15, 15. So 165 ways so far. Okay. Now the other problem is now you have to get rid of the bad ones. Step number 4. Okay. You need to get rid of the ones where, hey, numbers that are not allowed. Numbers not allowed. Now the reason why you can't have certain numbers where is because we count the numbers that includes 9. So you can't have 9. So I don't know if you can actually have 9. So numbers you can't have are 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Okay. So suppose you have like, let's say a 7 there. You can't have a 7, right? So let's say 7 was included. It could be 7, 1, or 7, like 7. Well, actually, let's start with a 9. Okay. You can't have a 9. So let's say 9. This would be like 1, 1, 1. So this gives you a sum of 12. But this set is not possible because you can't have a sum of like a number rolling a 9, okay? So this one's out, okay? 9, 10, 11, 12, okay? Or you can have like an 8, 2, 1, 1. So any ways of like having 8, 2, 1, 1, it's also out, okay? And you can also have 7, 3, 1, 1, or 7, 2, 2, 1. Okay, so these are all the sets where you can't have a 7, you can't have an 8, you can't have a 9. So, but if you look at the first one, how many ways can you arrange the 9, 1, 1, 1? So, for example, you can have like 9, 1, 1, 1, or 1, and then you'll have a 9, 1, 1, or 1, 1, 9, 1, and 1, 1, 1, 9. So basically, this set over here, there's actually 4 ways to arrange this. Okay, and if you look at the second one, there's actually more than 4 ways because there's 2 ones in there, right? So think of it as this one's going to be like 4 factorial divided by 2 factorial because there's 2 ones in the bottom. So it becomes 4 times 3 times 2 over 2. And so therefore you have 12 ways for this one. This one's the same thing because there's 2 ones as well. So 4 factorial over 2 factorial also gives you 12 ways. This one, same kind of idea because there's 2 2's. So altogether 4 factorial over 2 factorial, that also gives you 12 ways. So total number of ones where you're like the bad ones are going to be 12 plus 12 plus 12 plus 4. So 36 plus 4. So you have 40 bad ones. Okay. These are the sets where you actually have a 7, 8, or 9. Okay. In your the ones you counted. So altogether, number 5 is total ways to roll a sum of 12 will be equal to 165 ways minus the 40 that are bad. So altogether you have 125 ways. Okay, and that's it.